You can hear the winds of doom howl around Bitcoin. I have traps set. Once they step over the landmines at 94,000, which they will because we're coming to afternoon pump time, I will have no mercy. We have limit orders in at 94,000, 94,000. 94,800. Then if they dare to make it to 95 and barely make it over the coordinates, we have 95,200. All small attack vectors waiting to be launched. You will see them live here on my daily Bitunix lesson. I love this exchange. Once you conquer it, it's like nothing else. The key to beating this exchange is the gap. You can see I've slaughtered them on so many trades. Started shorting up here. I had no mercy on them. They're closing into the whole number. Humans are buying the dip as we speak. We're about to watch flawless execution as they trip over these. Boom, 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 boom. The trick to beating Bitunix is leverage and trade size. So I have now about 10,500 in the account. 4,000 roughly is dedicated to trades. That is the exact amount. You want to be on cross leverage and you want to scale in slowly. We should have, once we're all in, between $2,000 and a $3,000 gap between myself and liquidation. Boom, there's the first one. They stepped on it. You could hear the winds, the hounds of hell in the background. The crypto, look, we knew they were going to do it, so they fired off the first one at 82x. Now look, the trade is light, very light, too light. Here is the market price, 93, let's call it 94. Our liquidation is 103, too far away. That means you can add more to the trade. Let them step over the rest of my wires. Once they slowly scale into the trade, I want to have a $3,000 gap. What does that mean? If the market price is 94, I want to be plus 3,000. Ideally, if you could only be plus 2,000, that's okay. We're not talking dollars. We're talking between market price and liquidation, not money out of your pocket. Now, what happens if it continues to go down from here and these other ones don't get fired off? Well, I'll pocket whatever I can and then wait. Most likely it's 130. We're so close to the whole number. In the afternoon, there are pumps like the afternoon pump time, the stock market close pump. We utilize all of these to our advantage. They will step on my landmines. They will give me plenty of room between me and liquidation. And this you will see happen. We're going to see another one fire off any minute. Let's look back here. It's going to add to the trade and increase the trade size. No, we have no low ones. Do we want to do a manual drop? Market 111. Manual drop. Let's see how that affects. Look, we're still at 102,707. Too far away. Means our trade size is too small. Okay? But we want them to buy them all in. So it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to pause this video to save you time and get straight to the point. And some time will elapse. And remember, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a screenshot. We have 4 open orders on the back end. Some are very high. I don't expect them to get hit. I may manually add to this. What we're doing is looking to go ahead and build the wallet. Screenshot, engagement. Let's go. This is the one instance where we want it to go against us because we want to get the rest of our orders filled at a nice high peak, like here, a peak. Okay, let them FOMO in and think it's on sale, and we will be hatcheting these. 1,000 cuts. This is epic. So we know more pumps are coming. Do we want to drop another one in? Because I want to leave this as a longer term trade. 1, 2, 3. Let's drop that in right there. So now our cost is 94,000. Liquidation is still 101,000 away. In this instance, I want it to pump up and buy in the rest of my orders. 94.8, 94.6, 96,000. That's ridiculous. Let's cancel that. So that's the range. Let it buy those in, and let's see what happens. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'll be back. You're learning to scale in. You're learning to build the gap. And I'm doing this whole series, this whole past week on Bitunix. Let's take a look here, Fast Money Trader. And if we look at my most recent videos, this is all my lessons. It started with part 1. I should put them into, and there's a premiere tomorrow, and there'll be one tomorrow at 8 a.m. I should put them all into a playlist for you. Look how low my views are. You know why? Because YouTube don't want you to see this content. Nobody wants you to be rich. They will unsubscribe you. They will hide my content. Why? Who knows? I mean, back in the day, I used to get tens of thousands of views, right? And, now they do everything they can to suppress me. Why? They just want you to learn technical analysis like a horoscope. They don't want you to know the real truth, how to get rich trading crypto. So they could barely hold 94,000. I didn't even go anywhere yet. At least we have a position in. But we don't want to be eager because we still have afternoon pump times. We take all this into consideration. Again, I list this for free in my Discord. There's a link below. It's called the critical times to be aware of, when Bitcoin will pump and dump. Here's what we're looking for ideally. In the afternoon pump, we want them to go all the way to 95. We want them to hit our 94,600, our 94,800. We want them to short right at those staggered points. And then if they break over 95,000, which should be the peak of euphoria, okay, about $1,000 away from here, they might tap the top coordinate of 95,200. If so, we are all in, and then at that point, we have about $5,000 in the trade strategically placed in the trade at 82x leverage. All right, hold on. So here we are. We're up 25% now. None of the limit orders fired off. It just went straight down. Okay, we were down 13%, and right now we are up 21%, $395. Let's go ahead and check our wallet. Yep, almost 11,000. It's increased. So let's just watch this. When the profit goes away, we close the trade. I hope you like these lessons. 24. Let's see if we can get 25. 24. It's fading out. Let's close. Let's do something even better. Let's take our previous price, 25%. Do we want to add to it? 26%, $400. You've watched this step by step. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I went out for a walk. I did things. The other orders never bought in. It went straight down. But we're making another $400 here. And again, it's very simple. This is the Bitunix exchange. I link it below. It's one of my favorites. And we were running at 82x. These 3 limit orders never got bought. Might as well cancel all of it. Thank God you weren't just relying on limit orders, or else you wouldn't have this 26% right now. $506. Look at that. Mario. Epic. 27%. Based on the number and the time of day, it might go back up to the whole number, so I don't want to add to this. This is a critical lesson. 25%. Close. Take the money. Very simple. Okay, and once again, we've added to our back end. So, and we didn't make much on that. What did we start with? That? About $500, yeah. There were the back end shots, the previous shot, and you've seen the win in real time. If you like these one-on-one lessons and how to slice and dice these numbers, well, stay tuned. Watch my back catalog of videos because everything is a lesson. So now here, what I'll do is I'll put in a small amount down here, okay? I'll have a far away liquidation price, 104,000, and I'll go limit, and then I'll put the rest of it at 94,000. So we are moving down with the price, and I will do this at $2,000. Boom, and it's set up. It'll fire off again. And we will wash, rinse, repeat, and keep building the wallet. I hope you enjoyed this video. I try to make it simple and really, really useful. Nothing beats shorting. Have a good day.